This video is sponsored by AG1. Unless you've been living under a rock the last couple of years, you have more than likely heard of AG1. I see their ads all over YouTube and I hear about them on my favorite podcast. So when my wife and I got the chance to try AG1 for 30 days and give our honest opinion, needless to say, we were pretty excited. Well, hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to the channel. My name is Steven, and yes, this video is sponsored by AG1, but like always, this review will be my honest opinion. I do not accept sponsorships from brands unless I actually believe in the products. By the way, I've included a link to the AG1 site down below in the description if you want to learn more. Well, if you are new to the channel, both my wife and I are plant-based athletes. We switched to a plant-based lifestyle a little over 4 years ago. We are both ultra runners. We both train at a pretty high level. I have completed 5 100-mile ultra marathons. I have won 4 ultra marathons outright. I say all this to let you know that we care about our health and we want to take care of our bodies. That's probably the biggest thing that drew me to AG1. AG1 is a science-driven formulation of 75 vitamins and minerals and whole food sourced ingredients that support brain, gut, and immune health. AG1 combines what you would normally get from multiple individual supplements into a simpler and more effective way to raise your baseline health while supporting daily performance and healthy aging. As health-conscious athletes, both my wife and I really like the fact that the AG1 team works really hard to make AG1 the best that it can be. AG1 sources their ingredients for absorption, potency, and nutrient density so that you can get the intended benefits in every scoop. In addition to sourcing high-quality ingredients, AG1 is tested for 950 contaminants, including pesticides and herbicides. Every batch is NSF Certified for sport, which is basically the gold standard for athletes that must adhere to really strict guidelines for the types of supplements that they can take. Basically, it ensures you're getting exactly what is on the label. For me as an ultra runner, I know I can trust AG1 has been tested and I don't have to worry about using a banned substance. Now, I am certainly not going to win UTMB or Western States, but even non-elites like me can rest easy knowing the product is exactly what it says it is. As an added measure of quality, their manufacturing facilities are TGA registered. This regulatory body verifies the strictest compliance standards in the world. Bottom line, AG1 is always working to make sure their product is the absolute best. Another great thing I really enjoy about AG1 drinking it first thing in the morning is I really do feel a bit of an energy boost. AG1 has adaptogens like rhodiola or B vitamins in active forms that support sustained energy throughout the day without that crash that you sometimes get from caffeine. To be honest with you, I wasn't really sure what adaptogens were. I've heard about them a lot, but I wasn't sure. So I did some research. And by the way, I'm going to drop some links in the description if you want to learn more as well. Basically, adaptogens are herbs, roots, and other plants like mushrooms that help the body cope with stress. They support the body's ability to handle stress more effectively and promote resistance to mental and physical stressors. People often take adaptogens or other supplements in pill or capsule form, sometimes in teas or powders that they can mix in foods or like, yogurts or smoothies. With AG1, you no longer need those additional supplements because AG1 is a foundational nutrition supplement that has it all. Any kind of stress, like a long day at the office or a screaming toddler, whether it's physical, emotional, or mental, and even things that we eat affect the body's systems. Scientists believe that adaptogens interact with the hypothalamic pituitary axis, or the HPA, which is basically a communication pathway in the body between the brain and adrenal glands that plays a crucial role in regulating the body's response to stress. But what exactly do adaptogens do to your body? Well, I'm glad you asked. Stress adaptogens are believed to work by regulating the HPA axis and helping restore balance, thereby supporting the body's ability to better handle stress effectively. Basically, the goal of taking adaptogens is to build up your body's resilience to stress or the ability to bounce back from stress. Stress adaptogens in AG1 like rhodiola, eleuthero, and licorice root promote resistance to mental and physical stressors to support mental clarity, focus, and mood. Now, you may think gut health is a buzzword, but let's unpack that a bit. Every day we are exposed to things in our environment that can negatively affect our gut health. Things like contaminants in our food, elevated stress, lack of sleep. While you may recognize obvious signs of an unhealthy gut, like occasional constipation, bloating, gas, or just general digestive comfort. But did you know that a lack of energy, cravings, and even changes in mood can all be attributed to an unhealthy gut? AG1 also supports gut health by using easy to absorb ingredients that help boost digestion and help ease bloating. Prebiotics and probiotics work together with digestive enzymes to help promote a strong gut barrier and boost nutrient absorption to help your body's ability to break down food and have more regular bowel movements. Now, I have heard a lot about probiotics, but again, prebiotics is something I really didn't know a lot about. So I did some more research. However, in order to understand what prebiotics are, we really need to understand what probiotics are, as they are often kind of confused. Probiotics are live microorganisms, good bacteria, that promote a balance of healthy bacteria in the gut. Prebiotics, on the other hand, are a group of fibers that function as a food source for your gut's microorganisms. In short, they can be thought of as microbiome fertilizers that improve the balance of good to bad bacteria in the gut. Turns out that prebiotics and probiotics actually work better together, and that's known as a symbiotic. Together, they help promote regular bowel movements, produce neurotransmitters that can influence brain function, cognition, and mood, improve how well your immune system functions, as 70% of our immune system is actually found in our gut, and promote a healthy gut microbiome for increased nutrient absorption and overall gut health. The bottom line is that a healthy gut is important for a balanced mood, and a healthy gut microbiome supports the skin barrier for a clearer complexion. A healthy gut barrier is also crucial for maintaining a strong and balanced immune system. Now, because your body operates on a circadian rhythm and the microorganisms in your gut are more active during the day, I have found it best to make AG1 part of my morning routine to ensure that I'm starting my day with my daily dose of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. I drink AG1 first thing in the morning, even before I have my coffee, as I have found this is what works best for my body. Now, I drink AG1 with cold water, as I found that I actually really enjoy the taste. I've tried quite a few other similar products out there. I never really liked them or stuck with them because I found they just tasted like grass or didn't mix up well, and it just was kind of gross. However, to be honest with you, the very first time I tried AG1, I was actually pleasantly surprised.
Wow. It's really not bad at all.
I have really come to enjoy the taste of AG1. To develop that subtle fruity flavor of AG1, they use naturally extracted essences from pineapple core and vanilla beans and never use added sugars or artificial sweeteners. It is a very subtle flavor, and the powder mixes up incredibly well. Definitely the best mixing powder I've ever tried by far. Now, some of it will settle to the bottom, which is why I often take mine and kind of swirl it around like this before I drink it. Now, AG1's commitment to using whole food ingredients means that the flavors, color, and taste can vary very slightly from month to month. Much like different wines from the same vineyard can have a different taste from year to year. AG1 is suitable for me as a plant-based athlete, but AG1 is also gluten and dairy-free, paleo, keto, and vegan-friendly, and contains less than 1 gram of naturally occurring sugars per serving. Obviously, you get this awesome AG1 bottle to drink out of, and it also comes with a handy tin you can store your AG1 in, because it does need to be refrigerated after opening. The powder itself is very fine, and honestly, that is the only con that I could think of, is that powder is so fine that sometimes if you're not careful, you can make a little bit of a mess. Overall, I have really enjoyed drinking AG1 as part of my morning routine. My gut really does feel more healthy, and my immune system seems to be very strong as well. I do feel I have more energy in the mornings as well when I drink it as part of my morning routine, and I don't have that afternoon sluggish feeling. So I can definitely recommend you try AG1 for at least 30 days to see if you notice a difference as well. Now, I have barely scratched the surface here. There's really so much to learn about AG1. So head to my link at drinkag1.com/UltraTrailSteven to read up on your research and try it for yourself. Thanks again to AG1 for sponsoring this video. Now, another product that I really enjoy as part of my holistic body health and recovery is the Hydro Gun Super Tub. Go take a look at that full review over there. I appreciate you all. I'll see you in the next one.